Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Hallie Quinn Show. Woo! It has been more than a week since we've been on, and it's our first time being on with the coronavirus going on. So our topic is about cultivating your best qualities and how it is an inside job since we are indoors right now. And we also wanted to announce something, you guys. Our workshops are now...
They are virtual.
They are virtual. So that means anyone can join. And let's not stop the self-love work. So our workshops are now available virtually. The link is right above. And also we've come up with also something else to offer you guys.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a little story time.
Okay.
Share how this came about.
I'm gonna let you lead. Yes. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, everybody that's on. Say hi. Hello. Who are you? Yes. Okay.
So Quinn and I are part of a co-working space called the Urban Hive. This is where we met about 4 years ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have a whole community here of people that we love and that are brilliant and are all doing different kinds of things. And we have one friend who is a translator, and he works for a company where he translates documents from Chinese to English. And he also has this like really wonderful, hilarious, amazing personality, and just like he's just great. It's just great to be around, and he's really funny and silly and wonderful. And anyways, so he has some dreams. He has some passion projects and some dreams that he's been kind of chewing on for a while, but hasn't quite been ready to like get fully activated in it and take the next step. So he asked Quinn and I if we would have a brainstorm session with him to like kind of get him activated. And he was like, can I just have 5 minutes of your time? Like he was keeping it real minimal. And so I think we set a timer for 10 minutes.
Yes, for 10 minutes, yeah.
And within 10 minutes, he was so activated on just having some space held for him to like get his wheels turning and to clarify what direction he wants to move in and like what his like really practical next steps are. And Quinn and I were super pumped up because that's what we love to do, is help people move forward in any possible way.
Mm-hmm.
And so especially in the direction of like taking a risk with your creativity and with showing yourself and being open to the world and putting your gifts out there. And so we were so fired up that we decided that we wanted to create a new offering, a new co-offering, where we do these activation sessions, 30-minute sessions, for anyone who has a dream or a project, something that they've been chewing on for a while that they're ready to get activated on. And right now we just see it as like amazing timing to like start doing that. So they're going to be really affordable. They're going to be $30 per session, first one free. So if you buy a session, you get two.
Basically, it's basically 30 for two sessions.
30 for two.
Yeah, and they're both 30 minutes long.
Yeah. So we're making like $7 each per session. It's like not,
Yeah.
So we hope that anyone who has a dream and they just need a little bit of support getting fired up on it will hit us up for this offering. And we'll be promoting it soon too.
Very, very, very exciting. So DM us if you're interested, if that speaks to you right now. So let's get into our topic right now. Cultivating our best qualities right now, and since we are all being quarantined basically, what a better time to really focus on what's really going on inside your home and inside of you. So yes, we're going to both share what comes up for us with this topic. So during this time of a major shift, what best qualities do you feel that you get to focus on right now? And what are some other perspectives that's been coming through for you during this lovely, lovely shift in this world right now?
Yeah. The two main qualities that have been showing up for me are compassion and patience. Those are the two virtues that I'm like, okay, anything that is not in alignment with those two things is not in alignment with how I want to show up in this world. I think that the compassion really showed up because a lot of people are really, really scared right now. And there's like a part of me is afraid to be around afraid people. right? Because I don't want to get the fear bug. But really, it's just like a bunch of people freaked out by like a whole new world order that's breaking down right now to be rebuilt. So like, yes, fear is part of this. And having compassion for the fear is, I think, the best policy, right? To like hold the fear with love instead of try and judge the fear. And so like coming out of judgment to me is the same thing as compassion. And then patience.
Oh, that's the big one.
It's the big one.
How many of you guys feeling that patience?
Like, we just have to be patient. Like, there's no other way. And we're going to be experiencing so many feelings that are counter to patience, right? Like a feeling of urgency and a feeling of like, I must do something now. And a feeling of like, how can this, we're just like grasping for anything, which is what we're doing when things are like, not in a global crisis. And so right now we just kind of have to chill. We have to chill and cultivate calm, and trust and optimism and love and like all of these beautiful qualities in order to not lose our minds and to not like be like pitting ourselves against one another.
Ooh, yes. Oh, I have a quick little story.
Yeah.
I was with Pila, my partner. We were wanting to do some work at a coffee shop, so we went to Naked Lounge, and it was getting close to the time it was closing, and we see what's another word for say? Is homeless the right homeless, unsheltered, unfortunate person walk in the coffee shop, and I saw her having a conversation with the cashier, the barista, and thought it was fine if there was no like raised voices or anything. But then later on, there were raised voices, and the barista kept her cool. She was just politely asking her to leave, and she kind of put on like kind of a stern voice because the woman wasn't getting the message, and you can hear that she was just angry and bitter and really just wanted to like release. And long story short, me and Peel looked at each other and we're just like, you know what? How do we process this right now? Because Peel was like, I feel kind of torn. Do I say something or just take her things and just put it outside? And he's like, no, let's think about kindness right now. We're like, yeah, how can we be kind right now? And then we can hear what she's saying. She's basically venting. She's talking about how all the people wronged her and like, fuck this, fuck that. So she's really angry. Yeah. And I was like, well, it is cold outside, so maybe she just wants to be inside also. But at the same time, she just wants a human to vent to. Yeah. Because she's angry. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Usually when this happens, they will let them say their piece and they will go away. And that's literally what happened. And then the barista came over and she was just apologetic. And she was like, sorry guys. And I was like, no, it's okay. And Pila made a comment. He's like, the way that you handled it was like, wow, it shows that you're really kind. Yeah. You handled it in such a kind way, even though the woman was being difficult. And she's like, yeah, and you know what, the other day someone came in just like, someone, that had a home or whatnot. They threw coins at me because I wouldn't let them use the restroom because it's only for customers only. And my manager was right there too, so I was just following the rules or whatnot. And so she's like, you know what, just be kind. Just be kind. So in this time, it is so important to really cultivate the compassion and the patience and the calmness, because with frantic energy, we're just wanting to be against each other. And yeah, I feel like it's easy to step into taking rather than getting to the minds of how can we be supportive of one another in this community right now. Yes. I'm hearing people, like people are hoarding things. Yeah. Toilet paper is a popular discussion right now, but you know what I'm saying? Everyone that's on right now, like what has been coming up for you? Like how are you handling this and just relating it with the topic? Like what are some of the qualities that you feel that you get to really bring out or grow right now? Yeah. Because you can see that as we're inside, we're also, there's things inside of us as well that perhaps wants to come out, wants to be expressed and stuff. And, but yeah, so for you said compassion and patience. right now.
And also just like really, it's cultivating that within myself, but also really looking for that in like my social media feeds. Like I've just been seeing so much beautiful compassion.
Same.
So many offerings to be of support, so many offerings to run errands for the elderly, so many offerings to like do what people can to take care of each other right now. So I'm looking for it. I'm like looking for all evidence of love right now, because that is reinforcing for me, and it calms me down and it brings me peace. You know, if I was looking for fear, if I was looking for like, fear-based behaviors, I could find a lot of that too. But like, I'm really looking for love right now. So yeah, keep your eyes on the prize, like within and without. Like keep like grounding yourself in what it is that you know is needed right now.
Needed.
And just like keep asking yourself, how can I be helpful? That's been my mantra. Like, how can I be helpful? What's going to be helpful right now? You know, putting my fear in a Facebook post is not helpful. You know, putting love into the world is helpful.
Yes, yeah, and especially with like businesses shutting down, small businesses are affected. I mean, we're small business, you know, and I just put a like a Instagram, what's it called, an Instagram story. With a question asking, what is your IG handle and what's your product and service? Because if anything, I would rather buy or trade with people that is small business owners right now, because, I mean, employees are hit. I mean, like all the things. And
everyone is going to be hit on some level financially, and some more severely than others.
Yeah, big financial hit. So, man. And at the same time, too, I feel like everyone is kind of at the same playing field right now, because we're all experiencing a loss financially. So we're kind of in the same boat. So people will be willing to trade for something, you know, like, for an example, oh my gosh, if you go to the store and there's something that you need there that you don't see, I am telling you, people that have it will probably be more than willing to like lend it over to you, you know, like reach out to your community, put it on social media, and gosh, like so much virtual, like everything's virtual right now, which is, I mean, where things were going anyway, but even more so, people are finding ways to really like find support like virtually. Crystal says, I love that. How can I be helpful? Yeah. And speaking of focusing on like inner qualities, right? Like if we all want to help, it has to come from somewhere too, right? So it's like, how can we be helpful to ourselves so we can be helpful to other people? So I would say, gosh, what are some qualities that are coming up for me right now? Well, I'm also finding myself being on social a lot, because that's been like the main connection. And I noticed, wow, I really need to really watch out how much time I'm spending on there. Even though like everything's on there right now, I do still need to take care of me and my workouts. Where I'm doing my workouts at the workout studios are now closed. So I'm like, okay, I really need to like adjust in working out at home without the phone there, or having people join me on the phone, but I'm doing my self-love. So yeah, I've been thinking of things like that. So it's like, how can I have people join in with me while I'm doing my self-love practices for myself? And then that will give me the answers, that will give me the space to continue to like be of service too. But yeah, I've been definitely.
That's a really sweet tip. Like I was just even thinking about like, you're a journaler, right? And so even phoning a friend and being like, let's just be on the phone or be on FaceTime with each other, set a timer for 15-20 minutes, go into our journals, but we're here with each other.
I love that.
Share what wants to be shared at the end. Like doing your things with others through these beautiful technology tools that we have to be connected.
That's cool. Right? So it's like you're helping yourself, but also you're doing it with somebody else.
You're doing it with somebody else. Because for people that live alone especially, like I'm one of them. You know, like it's gonna get lonely really, really fast. So just like Yeah, just like we are naturally, because we're humans and we adapt, we're going to naturally get creative on how we can be connected.
Yes. Yeah, and I love seeing people doing yoga classes online.
Yeah.
Zuda Yoga was filming their thing. So it's like you have all these tools to be able to really like highlight some really good qualities that's inside of you right now. And like healthy outlets, you know, diving into that so that you can bring the best quality out, you know. If it's, you know, she mentioned compassion and patience, that's a big one, and being of service. Those are all really, 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 really big ones. And so what better way to focus inside and see what you can do on the inside so that you can show up in that way even more powerfully. Yeah. Let's see. How are you guys all handling this? What qualities do you get to bring out? And if you're having blocks, maybe consider one of our activation sessions is 30 for 2 sessions, right? And we're splitting that. So we really, 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 really want to make it affordable. And also we are personal coaches on the side also as well.
Yeah, I feel like this is, these activation sessions, they're a gift for us to be able to do, because they're so energizing.
Like Max, our first accidental, client, he was so inspired.
He was like skipping out of the building.
Yes, and he was like ready, and we're following with him up today. So that would be his second session.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can't move, we can't create when there's blocks, you guys.
Yeah.
And who knows what this shift is bringing up for you guys. I mean, when you're at home, you're probably dealing with things that you knew you should have done a long time ago, but now it's all showing up right now. I mean, how is our environment at home? Is it even healthy? Maybe that's why we've been escaping so much, you know? Maybe we can strengthen the relationship with not only ourselves, but the people inside of our house. I don't know if you live with your partner, you live with your kids, you live with your parents, you live with your siblings, you know? So what a healing time, I want to say. Healing time. And right now it could be bringing up our worst nightmares. Like, oh my gosh, this is the last thing that I needed to happen right now, and this is the worst thing, and now that it's happening, it's like a whole new level of rock bottom. So we are here for you guys. Anything that we can do. I mean, our specialness is like in the healing arena and helping you get activated, helping you process your pains. We have our very first virtual workshop that we've been talking about doing anyways, but now it's happening. That's happening in 2 weeks from now. So click at the link above there, and please message any of us if there's something else that we can offer that's similar in that area, because we really, really need to lift each other up, especially if you guys are affected, especially when there's feelings of loss going around and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You're feeling stuck.
Utilize us.
Yes. Use us.
Support.
Yes, use us. Other than that, you guys, much love to you guys, and we're here with you. We're trying to make it as well. We're trying to take care of ourselves in the best way possible so that we can show up and be bright lights, do our light worker healing, work with you all. Yeah. Stay safe.
We love you.
Yes, lots of love, lots of virtual hugs right now, and we'll be back next week.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Say hi to those people.